Page 150. This is a lesson on the E-flat key signature, E-flat scale, arpeggio, and the minor, the 3-flat key signature. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but hopefully you'll figure it out. I have videos on these scales and arpeggios, and I prefer the way I do it in the video than the book does it, but the book is presenting it, so okay. I'm also going to include page 151 in this, otherwise this will be a really short lesson and nobody wants that. At the top of page 150, they show you the E-flat major scale for 2 octaves. I don't like using music on these scales and arpeggios. I want to be able to focus on the keys and the fingers and what it feels like to play the relationship of one note from another, where that is. Right hand, start on 3rd finger on E-flat, and the 3 and 4 play these. So forth. And the left hand, 3rd finger on E-flat. So it's 3rd finger on E-flat, 3 and 4 play. Yeah, this is one of those scales where contrary motion works great because it's the same fingers and the same black keys at the same time. Start on E-flat here. So it works. It's just some of the scales work out really well that way. C major is another one where you're just playing the same fingers and the same white and black key combinations at the same time. Then the parallel for E-flat major is E-flat minor, and E-flat minor is relative to G-flat major. So E-flat minor has 6 flats. They show it at the bottom of the page. That's why I don't like doing it in parallel. I like doing the relative. The relative minor to E-flat major is C minor. It has 3 flats. Prefer to stay within a key signature, but they don't. Okay, 6 flats. Everything's flat except for one note, and that's the F. You have a C flat here. So here, C flat. Yeah. And if we do the harmonic minor, then it's a D natural, not a D flat. That's a little weird feeling, but that's the way the scale is. I'm sorry, it's it. This isn't so bad here. Instead of here, you're playing that. For the E-flat minor, yeah. For the arpeggios in E-flat major, the thumbs can play the white key. And it's 4th finger, not 3rd. And for this arpeggio, the E-flat minor, they're all black keys. So it's 1, 4, 2, and 1, 2, 3. So let's talk about that for a little bit. We're playing all black keys. Black keys are a little tricky to play on because the keys are narrow. It's easy to slip off. It's easy to miss them. Here. You miss that. White keys a little bigger to hit. Nice target. So one of the things we can do to help us is when playing on black keys, bring the wrists out just a little, not a lot, just a little bit. That puts us more of an angle, and that gives us more finger room to touch the keys. This way, you don't have much this way. This way, you got a lot more room. So don't do it a lot, just hit. Just keep that in mind when playing on only black keys like that. Sometimes it helps to bring the wrist out just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. There. Now on page 151, they give you technique again, and this is the idea of holding one note down while playing other notes. I mean, you could transpose this to any key signature, but the idea is just doing that. If you have large hands, you can do a 1, 2, 1. Yeah, and then you should do the other way too. You hold the thumb down and do that, like so. Too. Just I don't know. They seem to want you to do it, so that's okay. Left hand, same thing. Or and they're showing staccatos. They're pretty much going to be staccato if you use your thumb to play them all. Staccato, remember, is anything that's not connected. And you use the same finger And there's no way a thumb to connect it with a thumb, but yeah, it's going to be staccato. How short the staccato is, that's up to you and your teacher. Or either one of those is staccato. And then at the bottom of page 151 is the dominant 7th chord is here. You got it. And then this one, same thing here. And they've got you coming to here. I still like the way I do it in the arpeggio videos, although I don't do the dominant 7th chords in my arpeggio videos. So you can use these fingering and use the same approach as I do in the videos for these. Again, the thumb plays the white key. The same thing in the left hand. The thumb's going to play the white key here. So the thumb plays the white keys on those. Now, if you have any questions, ask your teacher. It's fine.